everyone. I'm Maddie with Temple of Geek here at San Diego Comic-Con, and I am talking to Ashleigh Hairston. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. How does it feel to be here at San Diego Comic-Con?
It's so fun. I love it so much. This is my 4th year, and I've only done panels. Not to brag. I just didn't know about it before. But yeah, this is my 4th year now. I feel very fortunate to have been, a part of shows each time. First year I was with Craig of the Creek. Then I was with Tiny Toons University for 2 years. Oh, this is my 3rd year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just kidding. I lied.
It's okay.
Just kidding. No, this is my 3rd year. So yeah, the first year was Craig of the Creek and it was virtual. Second year I got announced as the voice of Babs Bunny in Tiny Toons University, and that was incredible. And then the 3rd year we did screenings for Tiny Toons University, but it was the strike, so we couldn't do our panel.
Right.
So it's nice to be back this year on the Hollywood Game Changers panel.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so fun. I'm sad though. I'm leaving on a train at 4 p.m. to go to my dad's 80th birthday. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love it. Well, I'm glad you're having a wonderful time. That's so fantastic.
Yeah.
So you are the producer as well as the main voice actor on the new Fairly OddParents series.
Yes.
What was your reaction to being approached for this?
Oh my gosh. I was obviously very excited right away, but then I also had mixed feelings because I was a head writer on Jessica's Big Little World, and that show is a spin-off of Craig of the Creek, where I was the staff writer and the voice of Ren. And so that being on those shows, that's all I know about animation. I started staff writing on Craig of the Creek in 2020, January 2020, when the pandemic started, and so I kind of grew up with that crew, with Craig of the Creek. We had our spin-off movie, our prequel movie that we helped create the story on, and then we had season 5. I was on there for seasons 3 through 5, and then the spin-off show Jessica. So I just learned everything with Matt and Ben and Tiffany and Jeff, and so all of those people really shaped my career in animation. So I was a little hesitant to leave that because I was like, I'm a little baby and it's my family.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, they came to me and they were like, we have a potential opportunity for you to be a co-executive producer, a co-story editor. You can also write episodes, and you can potentially be the voice of the main character. And I was like, that's too much. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure you came to the right person?
And they did.
And they did. I did it.
You did.
I
yes.
can't believe it.
That's amazing. So
It's crazy.
How did you balance all of that?
A lot of Postmates.
Fair.
Which, I used to feel bad about it, but I was like, you gotta eat, you gotta fuel your brain, know? And if you think of ordering delivery as room service for your home, then you don't feel so bad about it after. So, yes, it was a lot of work. I was, often in back-to-back meetings, writers' meetings, design meetings, I was writing scripts, and then I'd have to hop in my car and I'd have to go drive to Nickelodeon to be in the voiceover booth, and then I'd have to come out of the booth to go and help out with someone else in the booth. And so yeah, it was a lot of juggling, a lot of multitasking, a lot of delegating, a lot of advocating for myself and saying when I need breaks or when I am hungry or when I need to turn my camera off, because we were on Zoom. We were remote for a good chunk of the time. So, just, advocating for myself and really allowing myself space and to breathe through it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's so hard for a lot of us, too.
It really is.
To say, hey, I need to take a moment, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is hard, especially when you want to do a good job, and especially when you are a type A perfectionist.
Yep, me too.
You know, you want to make sure everything is perfect. And you just can't do that because guess what? Nothing is perfect.
Right.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
And so you really have to like relinquish control and remember that you're a team. So I am so grateful that, you know, we had such a great team. Dave Stone, Lindsay Kaitai, Daniel Abramovich. We were a four-headed beast that took on Fairly Odd Parents, that really like no egos involved. We all, you know, worked together, Lindsay and I on the writing side, Dave and Daniel on the design side, and that's how we approached it. We had one vision for the series and we all really worked together to make it happen.
Yeah. That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
So when you are going into a series that's, you know, something that's being redone, so to speak, right? How do you guys go about making it fresh, but also at, you know, keeping with the original a little bit?
Yeah, you know, for me personally, I'm a believer in, you know, giving the fans what they want. You know, so yeah, kind of respecting the lore, respecting the characters that the fans love and, you know, embraced for 20 years, you know, keeping that in mind I think is important. However, I did not grow up with Fairly Odd Parents. You know, I was a fan of it. I knew the show. I knew the characters. I was familiar with it. I've watched episodes before, but I think I was able to bring a fresh, unique take on it because I was not, you know.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
like, they came to me and they were like, you know, we want to do a new God Kid and we want this new God Kid to be a person of color. And I was like, okay, I know what that is. I'm going to bring, you know, a lot of my experiences into the show. And I think that in itself, you know, sort of creates a fresh, unique take. So we had a lot of, you know, we had a great playground to play with it. I think Butch Hartman, you know, he set up a great formula for a series, and so yeah, just taking that formula and making something new has been really fun.
Yeah, that's really wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today, and I hope you have, thank you so much, and happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Dad.